Hey guys, I am going to do whatever it takes to finish this book by the end of the weekend. So it is currently Friday afternoon, 3:40 p.m. Not too late, right? I only have 119 pages left. At this point, I really want to DNF it, but I do enjoy Olivia Blake's writing style, so I'm also just kind of curious. I want to see where it goes. I'm having a lot of issues with the pacing. Pacing is my biggest complaint so far. I also didn't like the insta love. I'm like, maybe I can get past it. Another issue I have, the text messages. I'm just cringing. I hate when I'm reading a book and I find myself cringing. I just can't help it. But with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get reading. So I have an unfortunate update. I've decided to DNF. It's not worth my time. I could be reading something that I really enjoy right now. I could be finding a new favorite book. So let's go start another book, and this will just be a regular little weekend reading vlog. As far as book choices go, I am by my TBR shelf that I have. I'm currently listening to A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. That is a young adult fantasy. I'm enjoying it so far, but I don't think I want to start another fantasy series right now. So we're going to look for something that is not fantasy. This is the shelf I'm talking about. Up top are fantasy / dystopian books, and then down here I have some romance fiction and fantasy. I'm thinking fiction or romance, and I don't know which. I kind of want to read a romance. I think that's what it's going to be. Let me pull out some romance books that I have, and we'll go from there. Grabbed 3 of the romance books that I have on this shelf. One of these I am heavily gravitating towards. We're going to save that one for last. First up, Rhapsodic. This is by Laura Thesla. I think it's kind of like a fantasy vibe. Yeah, fae. I'm just not in the mood for it right now. So Back on the shelf it goes. Next up, we have Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. Emma, if you're watching, I know I need to read this, but I just don't think now is the time. Unless, maybe it is. I think this is Mafia. I haven't read a Mafia romance in so long. And then the last one I pulled out is Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. I think this could be exactly what I'm looking for. This is the one I'm gravitating towards, so I do think we are going to start this. Winfred Wynne McNulty has always been wildly independent and not one to be coddled for her limb difference. Wynne has spent most of her life trying to prove that she can do it all on her own. With some minor adjustments, she's done just fine. Hooking up at a costume party with the incredibly charming Beau changes everything. Wynne finds herself pregnant and decides to keep the baby. While Beau is surprisingly elated to step up to the plate, Wynne is unsure whether she can handle this new challenge. Together, Wynne and Beau decide to get to know each other as friends and nothing more while they embark on this parenting journey together. But, as they both should know by now, life rarely goes according to plan. I'm intrigued. I just finished chapter 1. We're gonna stick with this pick and read that. So my 2 current reads for this now reading vlog are A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed and Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. Let's talk about Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. I gave this book 3 stars. I thought that this book was good, not anything crazy, your typical young adult fantasy. The reason I'm really disappointed in this book is because it had so much potential. The setting and plot were good, and I really enjoyed the world. I wish that there was more world building, and I believe that this is Reed's debut novel, so I totally understand why that's happening. One of my biggest critiques with the book is the writing style. It's a lot of telling and not showing, which just annoys me a lot as a reader. I feel like the reader is perceived as dumb. Like, drowning is used as a metaphor extensively throughout the book, which I think is wonderful. You know, it's great, especially for the topics that are discussed. On the page, I did read this as an audiobook, but I feel like while listening to it, I feel like the author was pretty much point blank, like, this is a metaphor. And that doesn't need to happen because you should trust your readers a little bit. None of this is to say I don't recommend this book, but just be mindful when you're going into it. Don't set your expectations too high. Don't get your hopes up. I'd still recommend this if you're looking for a winter autumnal read. I think it's a good pick. And it goes by so fast. The pacing was so fast. Another thing that I wished was different about this book was the pacing. It went so quickly, so quickly. I felt like I didn't know the characters at all, which is unfortunate because I think that they are good characters. They just aren't fleshed out to their fullest potential.
How do you do your assignment? Click on your number one.
So today is Monday the 19th. I am going to, unfortunately, end this vlog here. I'm sorry I didn't get as much footage throughout the week as I had hoped to, but most of my reading time was at the start and in between classes, and it was just kind of a little bit difficult to record then. But my ending page was 158, which is almost exactly halfway through, pretty close. So far, I am enjoying it more than I thought I would. That's about all I have. The writing is fine. It's a little bit quirky, pick-me-ish, but I think it works out well with their relationship dynamic. So to end this video, I DNF'd One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake, and then I am halfway through Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. If I continue to feel the same way about this book that I have, it will probably be a 3-star read, which is fine, but it could end up surprising me a little bit. And of course, happy MLK Day, everyone. I hope you've had a wonderful week. Let me know what your current reads are, and I will see you soon. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.